It's the moment we've been waiting for. Super cute strawberry earrings for the summer, for the win. Woo woo! Hey, you guys. Okay, so let's get ready for our next project. So you're going to need some earring backs. Sorry, earring backs. You are going to need earring backs, but you're going to need some wooden bases of your choice. I decided to use these super sweet little heart shapes because they remind me of our next project of what we're getting ready to make. So I was trying to check on something. And you're going to need some red paint in the color of your choice. This is my favorite paint of all times, right? It's the Deco Art Americana Multi-Surface Satin Finish. I feel like it has great coverage and it's just a really beautiful red. And this is the color in lipstick. This is the other red that I had that was closest to what we're going to be creating. So I may mix the two, I'm not sure, but this is the Americana Deco Art, just regular acrylic paint in true red. So I may mix these two just for depth and dimension. And then I have two separate greens. They're really, really similar, but I'm probably gonna go with the lighter of the two that has more of like the yellow to it, or it's just a little bit brighter, and it's called Grass Green. This one is by Deco Art, and it's called Holly Green, and it is more of that Christmas green, so I'm going to throw that to the side. We're not going to use that one. We're going to use the Grass Green because it's more in line with what I'm making. And then this is my favorite color, Light Buttermilk by Americana, just a regular Deco Art paint, and we're either going to use this or this yellow color for the detailing that we're going to do. So guess what we're going to be making? We're going to be making strawberry earrings. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I've never made a pair of strawberry earrings, but remember we talked about making summer earrings and summer jewelry. So one thing that we talked about in the last video that is all the rage is the cow print jewelry, right? So these are over here drying so I can finish them up, and then I'm going to be posting part 2 of that video is already in the works. And so in the meantime, I decided, well, let's not waste time because time is of the essence and time has been getting away from me. So I'm just adjusting the light. So let's get started working on the strawberry earrings. And so I figured also these would be really easy, I don't want to say really easy, relatively easy to paint because the strawberry could be down here and the little green leaves could be up here. And then wherever we have openings, we could maybe just put some white to fill in the blank and then do yellow dots for the seeds, right? What do you think? I don't know. I think that's a cute idea. So let's get started with that. So you're going to need some paint brushes, any of your choice. I'm going to be using any of these 4 random paint brushes. And then also you're going to need a dotting tool. This isn't the one I'm going to be using, but just to show you what it looks like. And you can get these from the Dollar Tree. So they have little balls on the end where you can make dots. I'm going to be using those to make the strawberry dots. So again, have not done this before. Have grace. If no grace, I'm going to do the best I can, right? I'm super excited about it. So let's get started. I'm going to run and grab a plate because I got too excited and didn't sit that down beside me so we can put our paint on. I'm going to shake it up really well and then we're going to get started. That's funny. So the reds are almost the same, I think. Yeah, I mean, literally they are the exact same. So I guess it's just a different brand, same paint. So weird. So anyway, let's get started. How's your Friday going? Mine is going really great. So what I do, reference my insurance dials. I make insurance dials from 3:45. Well, we train for about 15 minutes. Then we get on the phone calling our clients from 4 to 7. So I was like, let me go ahead and do my strawberry video before I have to get on the phone for the rest of the weekend, basically, because we do dials today and then tomorrow. So today 4 to 7, and then tomorrow from 9 to 12. And my nephew graduates tomorrow. So I was like, let me get on here and do this now so I don't have any excuse for not showing you super cutesy summer earrings. So just want to make sure I get the light the way we want it. So I'm just doing painting the base. The red color I've chosen. I think that the heart shape is perfect for a strawberry. I got these from Michael's a long time ago. And the other, I just shared and uploaded a tour of Michael's and Hobby Lobby. So you can see that they still have hearts. And there was a whole bag of them. So now some of the hearts, I think they had pre-selected holes. But what I did when I bought the ones that had the holes already in them, whatever kind they were, whether they were square with holes or ruffled wood cutouts with holes, what I did was I covered them up with stones. So if you're making something that doesn't require the holes to be in there, just cover it up with something so you don't have to leave the hole there or not buy them because you don't know what to do with the hole. Just cover it up with a rhinestone, a bead, or some type of component where you can still buy it and make jewelry with it. So we're just giving a really good coat to our strawberry base. And I'm just not overthinking how I'm painting it or, giving a lot of thought to it. It's going to be a strawberry. So I'm hoping it'll look like a strawberry. So, of course, we're going to do the little green stem at the top. And I just think they're going to be super cute. People are going to be able to tell that they're strawberries. Last year, I did watermelon earrings, which I think came out super cute. Let me know in the comments if you want me to do the watermelons again this year. I did those and I really love how they turned out. Now I'm taking this up to the sides a little bit because we know that the green stem for the strawberries does not go all the way. I mean, it doesn't cover the whole, it does cover the whole top, but the way we want this to stand out is we want people to be able to see that it's a strawberry. So I'm going to conserve that area up there for the greenery so it stands out and we have our strawberry detailing. So this is going to take about 2 coats. So I'm going to do 2 coats on these, paint the back, and then we'll have some strawberry earrings. So I love I just love this red. And red is like my least favorite color. I think I've shared that so many times before that it's one of my least favorite colors. But this red paint is my favorite red paint. Again, this is in the color Lipstick. And I just love how it's a true blue red. It's a really nice red. So to go with all skin types, and it'll just look really pretty. I think it's going to make a perfect strawberry. So just making sure I have them lined up and similar. Sorry for putting my hand out front. And I noticed that both of these hearts were a little rough. This one was rough on both sides, whereas this one was really smooth. So when that's the case, I think her name is Khadijah, K-Unity77. What she does with her wood pieces is she will actually do a coat of Mod Podge first and get a smooth surface, and then she'll paint from there. So you can always do a coat of Mod Podge or any type of coating that you like in order to be sure that you get a smooth surface to paint on. I don't do that because I just kind of like the natural wood grain of it. That doesn't really bother me. So, or when you go to put your gloss on there, it's going to smooth it out anyway. So we got our second, well, semi-second coat. I think it's going to need one more because I can still see the white through there. So I'm just going to do the edges up here. And then we're going to sit this to the side and let it dry. And once it's dry, we'll be back to put the next coat on. Y'all might be able to hear my son in the kitchen. He's working out, so he might be getting some water. I design jewelry in my dining room, so on my dining room table. But I put everything out in the garage. I only bring in what I need so I can keep my home looking clean. Well, let me not say clean. Organized, right? As best as possible. So there we go. Let's let that dry and we'll be right back. Okay, you guys, so even though they're still wet and they're drying, I wanted to go ahead and put another coat on so we can speed up making these strawberries. Also, what I noticed is that this is a really bright red strawberry, and I want to kind of give it some dimension. So I'm going to use a darker red that has a little bit of pink to it because ripe strawberries are darker than this, right? Like bright red strawberries, we're looking at them like they're not going to be sweet, right? I'm not trying to overthink the strawberry, but I'm just saying that it should be just a little darker. So this is one that's called Cherry Red, and it's also by Americana Deco Art. So it has a lot deeper tone to it. So I'm just going to blot off the brush a little bit and add just a little bit of depth to the strawberry. Gonna be super, super cutesy. Now what you could do, and I just thought about it though, is you could use sequins for the greenery part of the strawberry. You could use glitter for the green part of the stem part of the strawberry. That'd be nice. What else could you do? You could put your dots, could be glitter. So just however you want it to be. So I'm just, again, adding some dimension to the strawberry by adding the darker red color. And just pulling the brush up a little bit to make like some texture to the strawberry so it's not so flat. So what I'm doing is I'm just bouncing the brush on the heart, which is the base of the strawberry, and just seeing if maybe if it'll keep that same texture once it's dry. I'm not sure that it will, but I at least want to see if I can add a little bit of dimension to it. Super excited that tonight is date night, and all we do for date night is chill and watch Netflix. We don't go anywhere. Last Friday, though, we went to dinner with our agency owner. We had a good time, he and his wife. That was pretty fun. So tonight we will be chilling out at home. So we're gonna let that dry. I did take the other red and kind of put it in there as well, just so it would stand out. And I'm just going about adding, you know, some depth to the strawberry. So if I do decide to put any type of gloss on it, it'll really stand out. The dimension will show up, I'm trying to say. So super cute. So we're gonna let those dry. Those are really pretty. You could leave them like that and not make strawberries, but hey, this is summer earring fun DIY. Be right back. Hey, you guys. Okay, so now what we're gonna do, since the little strawberries have dried, so has my red paint, I'm gonna mix up a little bit of the green with a lighter green because I feel like this green isn't as bright as I want it to be, and I only added a little bit just to give it a pop of color. So I'm just adding a little bit of this lime green color, and this is actually Citron Green by Americana. You find some more? Talking to my husband. So this is going to give us a little bit of a brighter green strawberry leaf, which is going to be pretty. So that's the color that I made. And so I could have left it dark like it was, but I just wanted something a little lighter. So I'm going to set that off to the side. And now what we're going to do is we're going to take the green. I'm taking just a fluffy brush. And I'm just going to fill in this section right here. And I'm just going to dot it in. So I'm just dotting that in that way. And taking it over the edge. And then I'm going to do like a little, I was going to do like some little leaves going down, but I think this is going to be sufficient to make a super cute strawberry. How sweet is that? Looks like a strawberry to me. So I'm just going to push this over a little bit. Sorry for working off camera. And then I'm just going to dot it along the inside crevices too, like right in there. Oops. That's cute. I like that. So then when we put the seeds on it, it's going to be super strawberry-like. So let's go ahead and fill this one in as well. This one I'm going to lay down and do so I can match them up.
I'm just going to go to the store.
Okay.
You want something?
There's some shrimp in there. Okay, you guys, I'm sorry. I was talking, my husband's tired, and I was just trying to see what he wanted to do for dinner. I mean, I have leftovers, so I was trying to ask him if he wanted steak and shrimp. Look how super cutesy wootsy. So let's hold them up together. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put, I'm sorry, y'all. I literally just had a shower, so my fingers weren't wanting to cooperate. So we have those on there. They're looking like berries as far as I'm concerned. And now I'm going to put the yellow dots all over them. And what I was thinking about doing some white dots. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to mix up, this is the yellow we had earlier. It's called primary yellow. So I'm going to mix some of that with the light buttermilk paint that we have. And we'll just make some kind of light yellow dots versus, and then I want to see what size dot I want. So remember I told you I have a dotting tool, so that's that size. And then there's this one that's like real tiny. I think I'm gonna go with this one. This is the tiniest one. But I don't want the one that small. I'm gonna go with this one. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna dot the little dotter in the yellow. I'm sorry, in the white, and then in the yellow, and just get some of it off of there. I think I took off too much. And then I'm just gonna do like two-tone colored dots. And I'm just dotting randomly, you know, no rhyme or reason. And I think that by using the yellow and the white together or combined, it gives like some dimension to the strawberry, which I like. Because strawberries have those sweet little seeds on the outside. You know, that we all know is a strawberry. It's like so cute. Oh my gosh. Y'all don't scream. Hold the applause. I know. It's rough. Somebody has to do it. Look how super cute this is. Y'all, it's only God that gives me these little ideas. How sweet is that? And that looks like it has glitter in it, the green paint, but it doesn't. But how sweet would that be if you put green paint in it? So I'm going to put this one down, and we're going to go ahead and dot up the other one. I'm not necessarily trying to match the dots up, but you could, because it might be a little impossible unless you're counting dots. And I wasn't. I was just dotting in general. Right? But if you're someone that loves stuff to be symmetrical, I encourage you count the dots, match it up. But to me, this is art, and I want it to just be, you know, free. Because I obsess over everything else during the day. I obsess over real estate transactions, insurance transactions. Like, so this is the last thing I want to obsess about, is how many dots are on a strawberry, right? So let's just keep adding until we feel like they're pretty much matched up with the number that's there. I made that one too white, so let's do that. And then I'm going to do one over here to match it up. And let's see. I think I want to add one more little white dot over there. Add some yellow to that. Sorry for being quiet. Y'all have been talking all day. We do Dial Team. I think I was sharing that with you earlier. So y'all, I'm in love with these already. These are the cutest things ever. I'm just going to touch up the green over here a little bit while it's near facing me. Make sure it's even, looks right. Because I did it facing you, so I want to make sure. And I am going to use the Dimensional Magic on here once they dry really well. Just so it'll pop, because it's going to be perfect. So let's see. I can see where I can add a few more dotsies. Yeah, making dots is therapeutic. Like, I'm in love with this. You can make a whole patch of strawberry earrings. What do you think? I love them. I think they are the cutest thing since sliced bread. I mean, if you think sliced bread is cute, let's see. How sweet are they? So stay tuned for part 2. In part 2, I'm going to put the gloss on. We may put some glitter on. We're definitely going to put the backs on, and we're going to finish them out. But I encourage you, you've got to make these. They are adorable.